welcome back to a podcast. We are currently going through withdrawals of eggnog right now because, we had to down some
Withdrawals would mean that I would want it.
Yeah. You want the eggnog.
I don't want the eggnog.
You want the eggnog. Anyways, so what did we have? We had a Halloween podcast last, right?
Yep.
And now we have a Christmas one. See, festive.
No Thanksgiving one.
Fuck that. Look at cheetah hat thing, Santa hat.
White.
Check this out. So, what is the deal with 2020?
It's almost over.
It's almost over. I almost threw the fuck up. I fucking choked in my mouth. Oh, that was fucking nasty, dude. Oh, okay, so. That's not good for me to drink. Ew. Okay, so. So, what's the most. Oh, shit. Hang on, give me a second. I'm not prepared. Okay, so. Since it's almost over, right? What are you looking forward to next year?
I don't know. It could be better, but it could also just be more of the same and or worse.
You know what I'm thinking?
Nope.
Like that one video. Like I told you about, remember? Y'all thought 2020 was bad.
Wait till she turns 21.
I'm like, yo. Honestly, thinking about that, that's pretty funny. But at the same time, it's pretty fucking, like...
I thought you said that everyone was just going to get, like, crunk.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, everybody, instead of, like... Everybody's got so fucking, like, tired with 2020. They're just going to fucking be like, oh, man, fuck that. I'm going to get crunked every night. I'm going to get picking up, like... 12 different fucking... non-existent alcohols. I'm gonna mix everything and get like one super mega like dunker fucker shot.
Dunker fucker shot. It's like you can see all the layers in it. The top one's like oil.
Cause oil this year. You can fly with that shit. Honestly, pretty funny. This is basically like a conclusion of this year. This podcast right here.
Yeah, because then the next week would just be
stream.
It'll be a special video on the January 1st. I don't there might not be a video on the Monday after Christmas. So this comes out on Christmas, so Merry Christmas and or Happy Holidays.
Yeah, Happy Holidays.
I want to throw up.
Yeah. That video, well, I don't know when it's coming out. It's
coming out. It's already come out.
Yeah,
if you're watching this, it's already come out.
Yeah, it came out already. Yeah. Don't fucking worry about me. Honestly, I don't even know what to say at this point because this year's just been this year. Hasn't gotten super good, and it's like, what do we have to deal with? You know what really fucked up this year?
School?
No, what the fuck? Fuck that. Kobe. I think after Kobe died, that's when shit started hitting the fan. Because you think about coronavirus wasn't even here yet until what, March? February, March?
Coronavirus was here. It just wasn't as bad.
I mean, but it didn't really start getting here till what, like?
Well, it wasn't here in our state. It was in the U.S.
It was into the U.S. until what, like February or something? I don't know. But either way, you're dog shit. Get good, pussy.
COVID?
Yeah.
Get good.
Your fucking KD is like a fucking like a 6.0.
No, it's like several thousand though.
It's a good.
He's got hacks on, dude.
He's got a good 1K. He's got aimbot on and shit. He's like a pussy right there.
He gets put in his own SBMM lobbies. Cold War sucks.
Can we talk about how much that game sucks? I mean, it's gotten better. It's gotten better. But before, dog shit.
How did it get better?
The update changed it a little.
What?
I'm not tired of playing the same shit. That's the only thing. It's just like, oh, it's a little new now, but at the same time, it's like, you're still dog shit at the game. Why are you trying to have a good time on it? Honestly, and our videos.
What about them?
Dog shit. They're there. And we started out with doing podcasts, and that's just the lore of us. But now we're over here like chugging eggnog and fucking
doing a
making
podcast,
shark videos, shooting guns,
finna throw up,
doing dumb shit. It's all fun and games until someone fucking breaks their leg, which seems will happen in the future. So it's a video idea. I'm gonna break my leg.
NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into a car accident and like survive it, but with a broken leg. I'm gonna flip over like 10 fucking times, and then
then I'll tell you what I'm dead.
Yeah, and I'll be right there on the floor right there. I'm like, I'm alive, but I'm dead, but like I'm not. It's just pretty much how it is, and like what the fuck else are we gonna do? The rest of this year is just gonna be like oh yeah, give me my presents. Fuck yeah, I'm having a good time.
Make some New Year's resolutions that won't happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working out 24/7. Oh yeah, you're gonna work out a day and then you're gonna stop. Me. Anyways, but
I'm gonna stop shitting 7 times a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking like
just one big shit for the day.
Yeah, instead of taking like small multiple shits, because that's pussy shit. You don't want to do that. You want to take this. Maybe like you have like a set alarm for it. Like it's like a you have like a set timer for this shit. You're just right there. You're like, you know what? At 5 o'clock, I'm gonna take the most fattest shit.
Yeah.
Ever.
I feel like dog shit right now.
Oh,
shark.
I don't even know what to say honestly. That shit's. We got lights. Look at these lights right here. I don't know if you can see them, but we got lights on the table.
They're blue.
They're blue. They're gonna do some damage. Like he's gonna do damage to the toilet.
I already did my damage.
And you know what? What is something Christmas related that is pretty poggers to you? Do you have a pretty good fond Christmas memory? Because we obviously didn't talk about it for Halloween, but
like I would remember like specific Christmases here, because when I didn't live here, I would just come here for Christmas and like Thanksgiving, whatever, that was it. And then like my mom would give me like a shit ton of gifts, and I'd be there. I was like, "Yo, I think those are all mine." And then I'd open it, and then it's like the Lego Indiana Jones, like the boulder scene. I thought that shit was so cool.
I remember. I can taste it. I can taste eggnog. Yeah.
That means it's coming. Rise with the planet of the Nog.
You keep on talking about this nog.
We got Guitar Hero 3 one time for Christmas, and that was awesome as fuck. I remember buying it though.
What do you think is your best Christmas gift that you've ever gotten?
Oh, my guitar probably. I don't know. That was so gross. That almost made me throw up.
Okay, so like, I think, let me remember. I think mine was a PS3.
You got a PS3 for Christmas?
Yeah, at one point I got a PS3 for Christmas, but it only lasted me probably like shit,
a week,
like 3 months maybe.
My mom got my dad bought me a PSP for Christmas, but then my mom bought me a bunch of games for my PSP. But this was when the PSP was already kind of irrelevant for like 4 years.
Yeah.
So it was like almost 7 years ago or something. No, it was way longer than that. Hold on.
When I got my PS3, it was more like a thing. It was going good for a while, and then like the fan and it would start like it would, as soon as I would turn it on, it would kick the fuck on ultra like hyperdrive like that. I'll be like, okay, like that, and like I'll play it for 5 minutes and it'll be like, oh, it's overheating. I'm like, I just barely turned it on, bitch, and it would turn off on me. So we were gonna get it fixed, but I never got it back.
What'd you even play on it?
Mortal Kombat, Madden, Call of Duty World at War.
What about Uncharted?
Yeah, and Uncharted. I was pretty good at it. I thought I was pretty good at that shit.
Goddamn, throw up, goddamn. What are you doing? Are you peeing?
No. Cool. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's like my greatest.
I'm gonna do that one of these times, and I'm just gonna go.
I thought it was pretty good, but you know, since then, I think all I asked for Christmas and / my birthday is just probably like, because my birthday is like if you're talking Christmas Eve, it's exactly a month away from it. But now I'm at the age where I'm like, man, fuck that. I just want money. Give me money. Sort of situation. And it's like, oh, you want something awesome for your birthday? Can you give me the new Xbox? Like, fuck no. Give me cash.
Give me butt.
Give me butt. That's what every man wants.
Like Christmas.
Well, any day of the week, I guess you could say. You could go to a Krispy Kreme Donuts and be like, hey, man.
Give me butt.
Hey, ma'am. I need you to be honest with me. You guys serve ass here?
You got some glazed ass here?
I need some powdered ass pronto, bitch. And
Can I get a number 9?
Can I get a number 9 with the extra slush? And you're like,
wonky.
Wonky slush. I mean, yeah. Honestly, that's pretty much how it is. Like, you know, you could be chilling right there and be like,
watch, when you get older though, you're like, can I get socks?
I'm gonna be like 25. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be like, man, I don't have no socks. Can I have socks for Christmas?
I need rent money.
I need money for my rent.
My crack addiction.
My penny addiction.
I don't know why I'm using quotes. It's a real problem.
I'm real
thick.
I was about to say I'm real thick in the head. I don't know why that's an issue.
It's true. Stupid bitch.
Thick in the head. Thick in the head. That's not even funny, bro. What, you
It's
like,
not funny. We have a problem on our hands.
yeah, bro.
Don't do it. Oh, I think you're put it in your mouth. Man.
This aftermath is not that good.
It's not. I don't know why I wanted to do that first, honestly.
You could have been like more high and mighty right now. I mean, like if we did this first, we would have been like, oh yeah, dude, I remember that one time, like Christmas, I woke up in the morning, I was like, yeah! And now I'm over here, I woke up in the morning, I was like, I wanted to throw the fuck up so fucking hard. That shit's like dog shit now. And it's like, you know, what are you doing to like... Man. Okay. Alright, cool. Did that hurt? I hope that gets like intensified.
I don't think it'll pick up.
That'd be funny this year. Boom. Honestly, but that's just the craze nowadays. I don't understand.
For bubbles.
What if you have a kid right one day, and then he's like, oh, like that, and then you tell the kid, he's like, I got you something you've always wanted, and like, he's like, oh, Dad, what is that? Dad, it's like a box you're holding like that, and then as soon as you open it, just fucking shock him.
Yeah, you're holding it like this, and you're like, watch, open it.
You go like this, you grab him like that, and just go.
Or you can pull his fucking face. And pull his face through, put the lid back on, and just start stomping.
I thought you were gonna be like, you pull his face in, and you just fucking give him your knee, your whole ass kneecap to his fucking dome.
Very
fucking
good.
like Mortal Kombat X-ray him, dude. Like, that shit's pretty funny.
Yeah, but then he's gonna start like doing Zans.
Yeah,
He's gonna start hating me, and I'm gonna be like, "What? I just need you in the face one time."
I need you in the face one time, and you're over here starting to take.
Now
like
you're
12
disrespecting me like this.
You're taking like 12 Zans a day. You're fucking pouring up some of that Swaki slush. And you're over here listening to like fucking like Lil Peep. I don't know about that. I mean, like the Little Peep thing, that could be an exception, but everything else,
Can't there be?
fuck that. You're gonna get kneed in the face again. He's like, Dad. He's like fucking like 16. He's like, Dad. Fuck you.
When I have a kid, he's 16 or whatever, I'm gonna be listening, like, you know, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I hope my kid listens to the same music I did," and I'm gonna hear a song I heard, and I'm like, "Is that Little fucking Peep?"
What? You walk through the door and like, are you
What
winning,
in
son?
the fuck is going?
Are you winning, son? He's like,
Yes.
you're right there, like, bro, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. And he's like, why, Dad? This is my music.
I'm gonna take you to Phoenix.
Bitch, he died like fucking.
A week ago.
No, he died like what, like 3 years ago? Almost 3 years ago? I don't fucking know. That day he's like, dude, that guy's like, I don't know. If my kid listens to Lil Peep, I mean, I won't ground him. I'll just be like,
Fuck.
I'll be like, hey man, you ever heard of The Weeknd? And he's like, what the fuck's that? And I'll be like,
The thing you're grounded from now.
it's like the thing that you can't listen to now because, you know, it was a cool thing back in my days, but like now you're over here being a bitch.
But I was racist if you listen.
I bet they're like, obviously, you know, like disrespect to, I mean, obviously, it's gonna be no disrespect to the people that listen to him, but you know.
I thought you said all the disrespect.
I was gonna say that, I was like, all the disrespect, but you know, it's obviously people that we know that listen to them, and you know.
Do I?
Yeah, Carlos.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But Carlos is a pretty cool dude. So like, we can't like bash him on that.
These lights look like butt plugs.
Imagine fitting all of these up your ass, dude. There's
New video next week.
There's like fucking like 50 of
16.
these bitches right here, bro. You sit down once, it's gonna implode in your ass, and that's not gonna be cool.
You're gonna be.
Have you ever seen like One Man One Jar?
No, put up the video.
Yeah, see it. Video. I don't think you should put that, but you know, just put the sound of it at least.
I don't think you should do that either.
I mean, it's not really that. It's not. Well,
They going. What?
if we won't get banned, it's just the sound. Oh, you hear just. He doesn't even do anything. He's like, oh.
Oh.
A glass. Oh.
Oh, stinky.
I don't know about that one. I don't think that would be a good one. But like, we could put like this.
Oof.
If this is possible to be edited into this video,
Yep.
we could put the sound, but with like the seal on. Oh. Oh.
Put the clip in now with a picture of the seal, and then the seal will have the audio of Marco singing "Chicken Wing," hot dog and bologna,
chilling
then
with the homies
for the whole time, and that's what's gonna be up there.
Yeah. Better make that happen.
I'm gonna throw it.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chilling with the homies. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chilling macaroni, chilling with my homies.
And we're back. How was that? Pretty good singer.
That was pretty poggers, huh, dude? Cool. That was nasty, but I'm not saying like your hand was nasty. I'm saying that was like freak nasty, bro. Like no.
Because I was like, I washed my hands after that monster donkey. I just
Bro, honestly, that Nog video, it's pretty short, but you know, try downing some of that shit. I bet you can, but you know what? Can you do it faster than me? Probably.
I don't think I'll ever drink egg. No, you're gonna be a dead ass. I said that with Sprite, and I did it for like, I took like a year off. But if I didn't drink eggnog for like the past 17 years of my life, regardless, I'm not gonna do it again.
I don't know, man. I think Sprite's pretty pog.
Well, I drink it now.
What about like, what is like the one exception you would have to drink eggnog again ever in your life?
Money.
Money? Money?
Yeah. Or some ass.
He's like, hey, can you drink this eggnog in here? Your son's like, hey, you want some eggnog, Dad?
Like, you better have
Like,
20 bucks in your pocket or else it's just not happening.
What if your wife asks you, he's like, hey, babe, can you drink some fucking...
Well, I know you ain't got 20 bucks.
I don't think you got 20 bucks, but I know what else you got. She's like, what?
Jenga.
Money. But not money. Your butt.
Bunny.
Fucking... I don't know. That's a pretty funny situation.
Oh, my God. This shit's so gross.
You know what could be even grosser though? We're all downing like some milkshake eggnog.
What?
What if downing like a slushy of an eggnog?
I'd literally shit it out while I'm drinking it. I think I'd honestly rather drink eggnog up my butt than through my mouth.
You butt chug it? Alright, we'll be back. Hey guys, we're back from our little break. We had a little interesting moment. You know, we're obviously in a change. Well, he's in a change of clothes. He finally threw up.
I did throw up, and I feel so much better.
There'll be a video of it.
It might be at the end of this one, or it might be in the special one on January 1st, 2021.
Who fucking knows? But
Might be on TikTok.
the experience was pretty funny. I mean, it was gross as fuck. I was right there. I was all thinking, it's like, yeah, I can handle this shit. I think this shit's funny all the time. And then he fucking does it. It's this little shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then it just progressively got worse. And
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I shit in front of him. I'm just kidding. That probably would have been funnier.
Yeah, it would have been funnier if you shit in front of me than throw it up, because I don't think I would have fucking gagged.
I think you would have.
You're like, fuck!
I think if you were to see a shit come out of my butt, I think you'd be like...
Okay, so what we wanted to talk about now, I guess, is a little overview of our videos that we've done this whole year, because we started, like in June?
I think, yeah, June.
Started in June. We had this idea to do this podcast sort of situation via Darren, but obviously this was like last year, beginning December, not even December, it was like more like October, November sort of situation. But I wasn't even down with it at first. I was like, okay, that sounds cool, but I'm like, man, that sounds like some shit.
Okay,
this is recorded, so we could blur that. Fuck you. Anyways, so that situation, ever since then, we just started doing this, and this progressively got, I guess you could say, better. I mean, you could say better, but it's nothing much different than what we started with.
well, I like the quality that has come out, because I looked at the tiniest portion of some of the older podcasts, and it was just like, wow. Like the audio
cringe.
The audio was pretty bad. I mean, it was good for what we had.
Well, I mean, we had to
just use our phones.
use our phones.
But
music, audio.
So,
what has been your favorite video that we've made so far?
Well, I don't think it would be really possible for any of the video game ones to be them, just because they mostly end up being multiple, and so if I just say one of the videos it would be kind of like weird. It'd be like, well, technically it would mean the rest of the other ones, because we probably did those within a day. So the shark video was fun to make, but it's probably not my favorite.
I think the gun video is
the gun video is pretty baller.
PB shotguns.
I did like doing the Gleason thing a lot too. And since that was like 3 videos worth of stuff.
Most controversy videos we have,
I guess.
Gleason videos.
They were fun to make. And
what the fuck are you doing? Nothing. Just having a fun time, going on an adventure. The fuck are you doing? Sort of situation. I don't know. This is how I used to feel about it. I think the only videos we could really say that are favorites are just the live action ones.
I like doing those. That's why we did the eggnog thing. But it's not anywhere nearly as close as those. The funny thing, that the best part about those eggnog videos is that I threw up after the fact. The eggnog video is funny. It's funny, but we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're not doing something. We were sitting here drinking eggnog,
which only was like a 8-minute video.
Was it worth it? I can smell puke.
I can't. That's the cool thing about it. I'm just
So-
right here chilling.
And all the puke is still in my like throat or whatever.
I did not get none on me.
I got
Wow.
hella on me. What?
Oh, got a message. Ain't that something?
What about me?
Fuck that. I didn't even say anything.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it'd be funny to send that video. It's just like no context to it.
But she just asked you, "Are you okay?" Not me.
I thought I was just like, I don't know, like no context. Like, here's another video of I don't know, surprises. Put something funny up there.
Don't put anything cringe. I'll dictate if it's cringe.
Put something cringy up there, like TikTok cringe, but not a TikTok video, but put something cringy worth. Because it'll be pretty funny. Because then like we'll be chilling right there and be like, oh, look at 2 guys fucking. That's pretty poggers. No hate, all love.
That's a lot of dick.
It's a fat cock.
That's
And the balls.
that's me.
The shaft.
Oh yeah, put that video in.
Fuck love.
What?
Oh. Fuck love, right? The whole like nice ass
squiddy. I can't say that I've had a lot of fun doing the streams. I think those are fun.
You've done at least like 6 of them so far, maybe.
I think I've done 4 or 5. I did 2. I did 2 Destiny ones, and then I did
Warzone.
a Warzone,
So 5.
and then I did 2 with you. Yeah, 5.
And that's just what we're gonna have to deal. Well, at the moment,
Those might just end up being our videos for a little bit.
for the time being, until things are safer to like be like, hey yo, let's go punch a kid in the face.
When school's back.
Yeah, when school's back and like they let kids go to school, we'll just walk up into the school and be like, hey, just punch the fuck out of a little kid.
Like, why'd you do that? And you're like,
YouTube made me do it. The fame made me do it. I got my 100 subscribers and I wanted to punch a kid in the face.
yeah, that was a goal of ours to.
Once we get 100 subscribers, we're gonna punch a kid in the face. Will it be recorded? I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think I'm gonna punch a kid in the face.
Who knows?
You gonna punch your nut?
Nah. I'm gonna punch a kid in the face. I'm not saying what age the kid is. He could be like older than us, and I call him a kid.
That makes sense.
Or it could
Like-
be actual
like when
kid.
you
It
get
could be
killed
like
in-
a 5-year-old. Who
When
knows?
you get killed in Call of Duty, and this little ass kid is like, man, this kid just killed me. I'm like, you little nut.
Like imagine like it was like a situation where like like you're playing Call of Duty right there, and then like some like little kid, little 12-year-old.
Fuck you, bastard.
He's like, fuck you, bitch, like that, and he's like, I fucked your mom or whatever sort of situation. What if like
You don't even know what fucking is.
What if you had like the ability to walk into your TV and then you see that kid right there and he's like, hey, fucker. He's like, ah!
Or like Killer Bean his ass. Send a missile to his house.
Oh, yeah. Like, you send like a tactical nuke to his house. He's like, oh, I got your IP address. He's like, no, you don't, pussy. Send a nuke to my house. He's like, okay. Fucking dies. That'll be pretty funny. I mean, what if it was like the barrier, like it only destroyed his house, but no other houses in sight?
Yeah, but like fuck the shit out of his house.
Like, it's just like land.
He just picked it up and just
It's like his house is gone, like, like the Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
Or like, like fucking tornado, this fucking...
We're not in
individual.
Kentucky anymore. I know it's Kansas, but
We're
it's
not in
Kentucky.
Kansas no more.
But it's gonna be
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Oh.
His little Kyle's from Kentucky. Isn't Johnny Depp from?
Yeah, I
Kentucky?
guess Johnny Depp's from Kentucky. I did not know that. Fun fact: my grandmother is from Kentucky. So weird little
Coinky Dink.
coinky dink.
I thought it was her brother.
Well, no, actually, okay, fuck that. Scratch that. Don't fact check me on that shit. My grandma's family's from Kentucky, not her. She was born here.
In America.
Sorry. Don't fucking tell your friends about that shit. Okay, so what has been your favorite podcast we've done? Funny / favorite.
Well, I think the ones that was just me and you. I don't want to count this one and the Halloween one because these are special ones.
I don't. Okay, minus the 2 live ones we've done.
So
The
the
audio
out of the
ones, at least.
12 original season 1, those ones,
That'll pass.
I really liked. If the ones that were just me and Marco were, I think the Shark Launcher one was pretty
I was
good.
gonna say the Shark Launcher one.
But in guests, personally, now obviously all the guests that we've had, I love all of them because they're all friends of mine.
Fuck you, Elon.
Even that fool. The one with Leslie and MJ, I think just because it was like, we made videos beforehand, and they will never come out. And but it was fun. It was a fun day, and at that time, I think we hadn't really seen a lot of people for a long time, so seeing them, I was like, oh, cool. And then, since Leslie does YouTube and stuff, so we were wanting to like do YouTube collaborations, I guess. And so I felt like it was, oh yeah, we're working with our friend right now. And then obviously the podcast was fun, and that was right about the time when I got my laptop. So I did like some shit edits in it, but I thought it was cool. And I thought it was pretty funny. I did not like having to do the podcast over Discord.
Sergio's podcast pretty sucked.
Which is unfortunate because
Sergio's pretty
baller, except for him wanting us to drink eggnog.
fuck you still. Well, I mean, I'm fine. He's not.
I'm fine now.
He's fine now, but like, I'm fine.
I feel like $1 million.
Okay, so
With some vomit.
I think like the most shitty like experience was that one. Well, yeah.
What about the butt dogs?
Oh, okay. So, if I was okay, I was gonna say like, I'll say my favorite. I think my favorite collaborative one that we've done, I think, was probably Carlos's. I like Carlos's.
Yeah, I was looking at a clip. That it was funny because
Mashed potatoes.
yeah, the mashed potatoes bit was funny. That was funny. So, I mean, I wasn't really too much in that one, but I didn't think it mattered because the chemistry that you and Carlos were doing was pretty good. So you know Carlos more than I did, so it was a lot easier for you to, say something. But it was good because he had a lot to say.
Yeah.
And a lot of funny shit to say too.
What do you think are shittiest ones? I already know the two. Right?
Butt dog.
Butt dog and Sergio's ones are like the shittiest ones we've done. I think Sergio's was so shitty. I'm not saying talking shit to him. I'm just saying that podcast was pretty shitty because it was over Discord, and the thing is, it cut out like we would cut out like half of the time. We'd be like, hello.
Yeah, that was the first time we had to use Discord.
Dog shit.
And like I had tested with Sergio like a day before and like the day before that, but it was only like 5 minutes. And I think I tried for 1 hour on one of them, but I think it would have been better if it was just 2 people because it saves the audio files a lot better. But when I would do it with him, it would be a little easier. But 3 people, I needed to like.
We did like 3 Discord ones.
I needed to text somebody. I was like, hey, I don't have a computer right now. You do. I'm going to send you this link. I need you to download this file and then send it to me, and then I can put it into a video or whatever. So that was fucking annoying. And I'm glad that I didn't have to do that for a while.
The butt dog video?
Yeah.
Dog shit.
Just dog shit.
We had it perfectly. Like, if it came out the first way we had it, it would have been great because it went good for such a long time. For like at least like a good like 40 minutes, maybe like half an hour at least of it, and then like it just cuts off, and I was like, dude, we gotta restate everything back again. But it was even fucking funny, and then the rest of it, we were just like, oh, bro, imagine putting a hot dog up your ass. Not funny at all.
It wasn't funny. But you know what? You gotta let your mistakes be on display for everybody to see.
What is? Yeah. So what is? Okay, so when we think back to our first one. Our very first one, how it got at least 200 some views, and like now we could get a podcast to like maybe like at least
It's like almost 250 right now.
Yeah, but like that one was like a lot of people were all like, oh, go check him out, this and that. What did we even fucking talk about in the first one? I don't even remember.
No clue. I haven't watched any of those in such a long time. I don't know.
But at the same time, most of the views were just like a minute of watching it. So, you know, it's not that.
I mean, it was still cool to wake up to, because I remember waking up, because it wasn't it wasn't a scheduled video at all. It was just like, all right, let's put it out.
We almost fucked up the first night too. We almost posted it on something else.
Yeah, we almost posted it on like his extra account.
This is like a weird account.
For like just like trash videos or whatever. But I got so pissed off because it was taking forever to load, and then I looked in the corner and was like, it's not even going on our account. And then I went to the bathroom, and then I looked at my phone, and it was like, oh, it finished uploading. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we went to bed, and then we woke up in the morning, and then it had like 119, and I was like, what?
He's like, what? We didn't do this, Magic. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I don't know. That was it was a weird experience.
It was so cool.
I'm still kind of like, oh. I mean, I've always wanted to do YouTube, but it's more, oh shit. It's more like the sense where it's like, you know, I can do it. It's just, you know, it better be something fun. Because I don't want to do something that's boring as fuck, and I'm gonna be like, man, that was not worth my time.
Making slime.
Yeah, see, fuck you. You make slime, then I don't know what's your problem.
Yeah, but they get millions of views.
Yeah, I get millions of views for playing with slime. Like, what the fuck? Why?
Because it sounds like barks.
I don't even think there's that. I think people are just like got that one sort of, I forgot what, it's not illness. It's like just a thing where it's like, well, ASMR, but like, isn't there like there's like a thing that a reason why you like it?
It just tingles.
Yeah, it makes your ears fucking cum or some shit. You're weird. I like the sound of glass breaking, but I'm not getting like geeked up about it. You know what I mean?
Bricked up.
I'm not getting bricked up about it.
I told my brother that the other day in the kitchen. I said it was funny. I was like, man, bro, something fucking, you know, I was all bricked up. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, bro, bricked up. He's like, what does that mean? Just you're hard as shit. I think it was the shark video. The shark video was a premiere video, so if you don't know what that is, it's when you can put it out and then it's like a live stream, but you know, nothing weird can happen at any time. It's just the video. And the people that were there, and you know, they were all like in the chat and stuff, and it was all laughing and stuff, and I was like, oh, awesome. And then, you know, the video kept going up, so I was like, good. This video, like, it did good, and it was kind of just like out of nowhere. And not really, we planned on doing it, but like anything that we did in there wasn't super planned. Marco took me out to the desert in a shark suit, and then we just started filming. And it kind of went from there. So,
you know what I still think is crazy to this day? I think the fact that one BioShock video like spiked the fuck up out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's a random BioShock video that's like at 90 views right now.
For like no fucking reason. Was it even funny?
It's funny. It was the one where you couldn't. There was a door with a combination on it, and you were trying to find the card with the numbers on it, and you passed by it like 6 times. And then there was a coffin with a person in it, and then a lady behind it, and she pushed it at you, and you hit the dead body like midair, and then you realize that there was someone that pushed it at you, and you're like, oh. So yeah, that one was pretty funny. So I mean, I guess throughout next year, it's most likely gonna be like more streams, of probably like Call of Duty stuff, which is, you know, it's kind of boring because it's just Call of Duty. But I'm pretty sure we can find some other games that are like online that we could play, because you'll only get my perspective because he doesn't have the equipment to do that.
I don't got it.
And if he did have the equipment, we would still have to see each other somehow to get both footages together. So I think
I'm there for the laughs. At least you can see him playing, but you know.
Well, you know what? That's a good thing that you're seeing me play.
I'm not that good. Zombies, I can say I'm good at zombies, but you know, I think everybody could be good at zombies.
Because the multiplayer thing,
dog shit.
It's funny because when I do die and you do see him play, sometimes it's really ass, but sometimes he'll get the kill. So it's, you know, sometimes you'll see like, oh, okay.
You'll get a little sneak peek of how I play. But
funny enough, the last stream we did the night before, he was so fucking bad shooting his shots. He would go here. Yeah. I don't know if I can get that.
I think you just gotta download it. That's how I did it with one of my videos.
Well, you'll have to send me it.
Well, that's on your shit, isn't it?
You're the one who was shooting.
Yeah, but I didn't
Well,
record it.
maybe, I don't know. I
Recorded
probably have it.
Okay, it's easy. It's easy. You just need. Clip will be right there eventually whenever this comes out.
So it'll probably be that, and then if things start to die down a bit, then we can do more shark type videos that we're not wearing the shark suit.
I'd rather not, but you know, it's whatever.
The gun stuff, I don't think we're gonna really shoot guns again, but
Unless someone could buy like a Glock for us, then yeah, we'll do it. But you know, we don't have the fucking money for a Glock.
and I'm also open to doing like collaboration stuff.
Yeah, like
Because we have friends that are all doing things right now.
merch. Buy it. Not being forced. I'm just saying, you know.
Just like the last time. He's not trying to be a dick about it.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying, like, I think no one has this jacket, and I think someone will probably look real good in this jacket other than me.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I really didn't think he was going to wear the jackets that much, but he's been wearing that jacket a lot.
I wear these jackets a lot, actually.
And it makes me happy because I was like, because I don't know why.
I'm a
I
jacket
feel like
person.
I feel like it's hard to like make something for this dude, not because he's picky,
I have style.
but because I feel like if I, you know, it feels like I don't know, whatever. It could have been like YouTube merch. He'd be like, oh, this shit might be cringe or whatever, but he likes it.
I was really hoping it wasn't going to be cringe because I would have been like, man. I mean, I don't wear the biscuit much. Biscuit one much out in public. I worn it once. But other than that, I really just wear this one or either.
I wear it obviously because he sees it.
Yeah. So, well, we'll see you right now. We're going to take a little break.
We'll be right back.
We are back. Ooh, okay, cool. I just need to let that out because I feel like I just wanted to do it once. We don't have much beeps in our videos anymore.
Which I think is a good thing.
That's a pretty good thing. But don't worry, it's nothing bad.
It's just his
It's
social
just your
security.
standard.
Call of Duty talk.
Yeah. Nothing like dumb as fuck. Anyway, so what did you want to talk about?
When Christmas time comes around, do you tend to get a different feeling?
Well, this year, not really. Any other year, yeah, of course.
You got some red shit in your hair, but it's okay.
Yeah, it smells like fucking burnt matches in here. Anyways, I think, yeah, when, like, say, like, okay, not saying this year, because, you know, obviously nothing this year felt good, you could say. Oh, it didn't feel like what it was supposed to be. I think... Hold up, I got one in the chamber.
Throw up on my legs.
I would be so fucked up.
Yeah, I'd actually beat the shit.
But okay, so when it comes down to Christmas, yeah, of course. Whenever I think the month December hits, I usually get in this, not in the spirit. I'm no one like that to get like, oh, like fuck yeah, let me start decorating like now. I think I'd rather decorate like a little bit, not mid December, probably like the week after the first. But yeah, usually like whenever it feels like it's colder, you see more Christmas shows and like music is on. Obviously, yeah, I do get the vibes. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, it's Christmas. But you know, honestly, I don't really like the winter. I'm not a huge winter person. I'm more of a fall guy.
You're a fall guy. Oh.
Funny.
He's not really a winter guy. He is wearing pants, an extra jacket, and a hoodie.
I get
I'm
cold.
currently wearing shorts.
Yeah.
And some sand.
So you can tell the difference. I'm not
Mostly because I threw up on my shit.
I'm not built for the cold. This guy's built for the cold.
I still keep my fan on at night.
I could be in a hot car in the summertime in Arizona and chill. And just, you know, it's like a sauna.
I was in his room the other day when I went to bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was cold outside, but I was sweating my dick off. And I was like, this isn't cool.
I don't understand that. I gotta sleep with my fucking window open now.
Yeah?
No.
Oh.
I gotta sleep with like a fan on. It's not even. I get fucking cold as fuck, and I had to sleep with this thick ass Mexican blanket at night.
I used to sleep with a sheet, like my personal choice. It wasn't like, oh, you're poor. My personal choice, because it felt good. Because if I could sleep without a blanket, I probably would. But it feels weird as fuck to sleep without something on you. So I have to have something over me.
I don't know. That's how I sleep in the summertime. I just sleep with like no covers on.
But I have this new blanket right now that looks pretty cool, but it's kind of like fluffier. It's not a Mexican blanket. What are they called? San Marcos.
That's what they're called, I believe.
The ones with like the eagle fucking tiger or whatever. You know,
it's just a tiger on there. Mine has like different shapes on it.
Doesn't yours have like a flag on it?
Oh, well, I don't sleep on those ones. I sleep on this big ass pink one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
Pinkish red.
so it's kind of like that, but it's like smaller, and like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have to like drape half of it over me so that my legs will be out, but I'll still have something cover my upper half, so I don't feel like I'm totally revealed, unless a pig tries to come in my room.
Like a demon cow.
Yep.
Demon cow that jumps off a roof.
Put the clip of the cow fucking falling through the roof.
This doesn't have a lot of clips in it. Make sure like when it fucking like when it hits the ground, make sure like it explodes with fire. If that's possible. If it's not, then you know it's fine.
Or it goes boing.
The fire sounds cool because it's a demon cow.
Yeah.
It's a demon cow, so fire.
It's Michael.
That's the horse.
I know.
With the regenerating big Whopper,
But it's
Big
instead of
Mac.
Michael being spelled with like an A at the end of it, it's just the E. That's the other Michael. That's Michelle.
What about the horse Michael? It's Michael's M-Y. Michael.
Michael.
Michael. Michael. Michael.
And Michael the cow.
And what was the spider called?
Chad.
Was it called
Chad the spider.
Chad the spider. I think that's pretty funny.
And then Mickey the mouse. Oh no.
Mickey Mouse.
Mikey
Mikey.
the mouse. Did you guys ever kill that?
I don't know. It can just probably just wander out whenever it fucking wants to. So
That's true.
I really doubt it's in here. It's been like fucking months since we seen Mikey. Yeah, Mikey. Like, you know, it was like Mikey. You know, that video. Let's add one more video.
I don't know if we'll be able to find that video.
You know what video it is? You know which one with the chick that goes to the dude's house and is like, hey, you have like 75 for a gram. I thought it's like, Mikey, open the door, come to the door, Mikey.
Yeah.
We can find that. Maybe.
Well, since it doesn't feel like Christmas-ish to you, you know, it felt like it to me in the sense where once I started being in my room and I could feel the coldness off of the walls rather than my fan, I was like, and it looked
that time.
It looked like blue-gray outside instead of it just being like bright blue or something, you know, winter skies.
It's a winter blue.
And I was like, wow. And I was like, even though, you know, because that's kind of why I'm not like, oh, Christmas music, Christmas lights, whatever, it's Christmas time, because it doesn't feel like that to me. I mean, it probably used to be, but like the past 2 or 3 years, I'd be like, once it gets that feeling, then I'm like, okay, it's Christmas time, even though like I'm not like doing anything crazy on Christmases. I'm just usually like, you know, I think mostly what I look forward to is just telling people at this point, and I call people. What's up, bitch?
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry
bitch.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm not gonna talk to you till another Christmas. So bye. I feel like that's how it is now. And then like I keep on thinking about this situation. Like, what if we started this while we were in school, and the global pandemic didn't happen?
Well, if we would have started at the beginning of our senior year, like how we started in June last year, if we had started in June the year prior, wait.
Okay, well, how about we started? What if we started when the idea was brought up to us at least? If we started back like in November.
If we started it then there would be one more person.
Yeah, but as you can see, there's not an extra person here. It's the two of us.
So it would be different, and then there would probably be more things. There'd probably be more things because we would need to have a setup that could handle 3 people. And then I don't know. I don't know really what else would be different. Obviously, there would just be another person. Our equipment would have to be updated slightly. We would probably get more like IRL, I guess, type things, because that would probably be the best time to do things and take advantage of the three people.
We could have been at those pep rallies, and all you would have heard me is like, "Fuck off, shut up, you're stupid," which I did a lot actually. Every time when there was a fucking pep rally or something, I'd be like, literally, I don't give a fuck, and everybody would be like, "Hey, yo," and then I'm like, "I don't give a shit. Why?"
Oh yeah, whatever. So congratulations, women,
fuck
for winning the best bitch,
The best bitch award.
and you're like,
"Fuck you."
yeah, and everyone's like, and you're like, fuck this.
Oh my, fuck you. Sort of situation, because obviously I don't care. I'm built off that energy.
Negative energy.
Well, I mean, it's not really negative. Well, yeah, it is negative in a sense towards other people, but like in your sense, it's more like
My
how
sense?
to you.
Okay.
I guess I don't know. I don't think so, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But who knows? The people at school would have either done one of two things. They would have been like, "Oh, you guys do that? Cool. Oh, you guys do that?
You're dog shit. You're funny. You're stupid. Hey, late night tavern.
Oh my god." That just brought on like 17 different migraines, dude.
He's like, "Oh, you guys do the YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah." I mean,
Or then they would.
what if we started merch? What if we started merch while we were school?
We're selling.
We're like, "Hey, yo,
out of our backpacks or shirt.
yeah, we'll go up. We'll just tell everybody's like, oh well, nah, because then we would have to get like if we were making it ourselves, but we're not making it ourselves. It's more like being made on a website. So we would always be like, oh, they're like, oh, you guys are late night tavern. You guys have merch like that. And we're like, fuck yeah, here's the website. Go buy it now.
Here's
and
a
then what if we
QR
saw like
code.
multiple? Like, what if we saw like a group of our friends have it? I think that would have been pretty interesting to see.
That would have been cool.
Would have been pretty interesting because we went to school and then they're like, look at what we got. I'm like, yo! It's more like that.
Up in the middle of the lunch, at the benches and shit we would sit at.
We're like,
Hey, since we're not at school anymore, remember when you used to throw carrots up there?
oh yeah, I'm gonna say this. So I would sit at a certain. It would be like right next to. Well, most people would know where this is. Most people would know where this is at, where the fire science sort of classes were at. So at lunch, I would always get carrots, and then I would always fucking just fling them backwards like that onto like the roof or either at anybody, pointing them at someone like that, fucking
Or at the window.
blast a motherfucker, sort of situation.
Or when the door would open, you'd try to throw it.
Yeah, whenever the door would open for that one class right there, the business class or whatever it was, I would always, as soon as they would close the door, I fucking chuck a carrot into them and I would always make it in there. I'm like, yeah. It was pretty funny. You know what's something I always wanted to do inside of the school bathrooms, other than light a fire inside of the trash can?
Okay, what?
I never wanted to do that, actually, so don't fucking come after me out of that. I always wanted to get a paper towel fucking ball and just fucking chuck it at the fucking wall to see that it just opens. Or at least, like, get the soap and just...
Was it at that school that it happened a lot? Or was it when we were in middle school?
Both.
Because I think in the middle school, next to the band room, that bathroom, I think I went in there one time and I looked up and I was like,
No, I think the high school had it worse because there was one that was there for like the 4 fucking years we were there at school.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I remember that one.
I think it was like in the left-hand corner, like the highest point where like the roof like, was slanted up. So like it was like at this one point it would always be right there, and I'll be like, man, that shit's been there forever.
I think I would always try not to go to that bathroom as much as possible.
I mean they barely opened the third wing bathroom like after like fucking junior year. Was it? It was like senior junior year. And everybody started fucking abusing that shit, hitting fucking carts in the bathroom. Yeah, puff bar. Puff bar. Smack ham. Sort of situation. The fights. What about the fights?
Fights weren't that baller this year.
Well, I mean, all 4 years, really.
Well, I mean, there was more like the year before, I think.
Yeah, I remember it was a junior where there was like one like week after week or like 2 during a week like that. And everybody like, you guys gotta stop fucking fighting. And everybody's like... Get a load of this guy.
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn.
There's one in our Snapchat conversation of a fight.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I think there's multiple. Well, not multiple. There were some shitty ones. The girl fights were dog shit. Get better at fighting, pussy.
To them specifically? That fight was kind of
There
whack.
there was like multiple girl fights, but they weren't that interesting. Well, there was one I always wanted to see, but I never got to see it. We'll not say the names of it because obviously we
Greg and Sanchez.
Yeah, fucking Ronda Rousey versus fucking Michelle Obama. Who do you think will win that shit?
Michelle Obama.
What about Ronda Rousey versus Conor McGregor?
You said Conor McGregor's a pussy?
Oh god, that'd be fucking funny. I mean, it won't, but
I never really saw any of the dude fights, and I feel like the dude fights are kind of whack too because they're it's just a bunch of dudes. And I can't even say what they're gonna say.
Well, I mean, there's been some where like they haven't. Well, I haven't seen the recordings of them, but like I always heard that they were fucking awesome. They'll be like, "Oh, this guy fucking body slammed the fuck out of him and clotheslined his shit," and I'm like, "That sounds awesome as fuck to see." But you know what? People are bitches, and you don't like as soon as you see one of those videos, they spread like right the fuck away. But there's certain ones like the good ones they never spread. Because it's like, man, why?
It's probably because not too many people were there, or if they were probably like, delete it, some kind of dumb shit.
You know what I hated?
What?
At lunch specifically, whenever there was a fight, I'll be eating right there. I'll be eating my fucking like hot and spicy, all good like that, and I don't know where you see like everybody just fucking run to one spot like that. And I was like, oh, and like all our friends will go run over. I'm like, fuck that. By the time I get there, it's just gonna be done with. Fuck you.
People jumping over tables and shit, and
You're like, yo, and then like that's just like broken up in 5 seconds. Like, what the fuck is the point in pulling out your phone? Just watch the fucking fight.
well, what's the point of fighting if it's only gonna last for 5 seconds?
I don't know, man.
Like, if you're gonna fight someone, you might as well just stab him in the face. Imagine if that happened at school. I don't think everyone would go, oh,
I'll be like,
You know what's the funniest thing? I'm not gonna say names. But in my earth science class, let me type this on your phone so you know who I'm talking about. In our earth science classes, was it earth or was it environmental? Environmental. I liked the teacher, but I think a lot of other people didn't. Most likely because they were like troublemakers. Where's your notes? There. Yeah. So they would get like pissed off at her over like no reason. And and this guy would get mad all the time at her and like always fight and either be late or whatever.
This guy's pretty cool.
And one time we were in class and I was sitting with this other guy who's funny as shit, and they were arguing, and then he was just like, you know what? Like to like us or whatever, like to the people around, he's like, fuck this shit. He just got up and left. And I was just like, okay.
Speaking of, there was this one time where I think I had earth science. It was junior year, so I was right there just chilling, and then there was this one guy. I think he was like a year low, or like a sophomore or something. So kind of big guy, but fucking annoying as shit. And then like so the teacher we had was Filipino, and it's whenever it has like a Filipino teacher, like obviously they get disrespected the most. And it's like more like fuck you sort of situation. Now like like I don't give a fuck. It's more like a fuck you situation. So he just got up like that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna call. He's like, give me your phone like that. And then he's like, no, like that. And then he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna call security on you like that. And then he's like, you know what? He's like, fuck this. He gets up like that, and he just fucking opens the door and just fucking runs the fuck out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all down with that shit like that. I'm like, cool. He just fucking,
yeah, me too.
He's like, oh, I mean, he just dipped like that, and I was like, cool, and like I can just get back to work. And then like the security guard comes back, and then he's with them, and I'm like, where the fuck did he like run and like they
in the front?
Dude, he was gone for like fucking 10 minutes, and then he comes back with the security guard. I'm like, if I was you, I would have fucking dipped to school. I would have left the fucking school, not fucking been like, oh. Fuck that. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and hit my cart and fucking go back to class and see the security guard's like, oh, just come with me. Fuck you.
I always thought when you know how you said that guy ran away and then you got back to work. I always hated those people the most because it was like someone just did something. It wasn't even like funny, and then they fucking make a big scene out of it, and you're just like, well, cool. Now I gotta go back to my work. If you could at least maybe laugh real quick.
I know, it's like you put so much effort into doing what you were gonna do, but then like you just went back and you're like, fuck yeah, let's go back.
I just want to see. We should have seen a dude just be like, you know what? Fuck this. And then snort the fucking biggest line in class, and then bail.
What do you think is the craziest thing you've seen? Okay, let's say this for like a final question. What do you think has been like the most craziest thing you've seen done in class? Like someone's done in class?
Butt sex. Well, I mean, obviously there's people like vape or smoke in class, but apparently I didn't really see it, but I guess someone put a thumb up someone's ass in class.
I mean, well, like, okay, not like in that sense. Not you heard, but you saw something.
No, but it was like right next to me, and I wasn't looking.
Mine is this. So I was a sophomore, and we had a history class, and so our desk, it was four people a group. So it'd be like the desks were like, you know, all of them would be facing each other, like, you know, face forward, like they, you know, everybody would be seeing each other. And so I had a friend in there. I'm not gonna say his name, obviously, but you know, he's like, it was funny as fuck because he's like right there. He's like, I'm gonna roll up a cigarette, and I'm like, okay, cool, right there. And then he just gets like the old tin cans of fucking like the tobacco, like the tobacco. He just takes it out and then he just plops some of it right there on the desk. We had to substitute, right? So then he just puts it right there in the middle of the desk. He's all fucking rolling the cigarette right there. And I was like... And then like the teacher was just walking around like nothing. He was just rolling it up right there on the desk like that. I was like, okay.
What about that thing with hey, bleep this name out real quick. I'm too lazy to type it. The thing with...
The whole thing that happened at the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
I didn't give
Oh,
a
okay,
fuck.
well...
I did not give a fuck piece
No. The thing in class.
Oh, fuck. The poggers do the face. Pogger face because I just did one. Okay, so I had a friend. How the fuck am I supposed to explain this? Okay. So I had a friend, and so he was just chilling right there. And this guy offered him a vape. And as it was like me and then him right there. He offered him a vape, and then he got it. He hit it, and like I guess it was like his first or second time doing it. But then he inhaled a bunch of it. And then as soon as he did it, like the teacher was outside, but people were walking into the class. He fucking started coughing and just blew all over the fucking place. I was like, yo,
Parker.
I was like, that's crazy like that. And like literally no one saw it. And we sit in the fucking back, and people were walking into the class. No one saw that shit. I was like, how did no one see that shit? That shit was funny. That shit was funny as fuck.
I'm blur up this other name right now. When we were in class, and then first name was with at the time, and then she broke up with and then okay, so then you came in and just started, what the fuck are you doing? And they started like fighting each other basically. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Honestly, high school, I mean, I think I really hated high school, to be 100%.
I'm shocked that like no one didn't like jump out a window. That would have been funny.
That would have been pretty funny. That would have been a funny story.
Especially if you're like, chocolate.
But like, fuck you, bloody. But like, I think the experiences I had at high school, well, there was a lot of funny shit that happened. Like I hated high school like 100%, but like, it was more funnier than anything else. But at the same time, I had more fun outside of high school. So I think there's only specific things I'll really remember from high school. Not the school. Fuck you. Fuck that school. I'll be honest with you. I don't go there no more. Fuck you.
I think it was funny whenever me and him had class together. Because, you know, we'd kind of be doing what we do now, like the jokes we make. But we'd have to be quiet.
Yeah, we're
And then like if the class was like semi quiet-ish and like little whispers here and there, but then he'd be like, yeah, fuck. Nowhere like loud as shit.
Yeah, I'll be chilling. I'll be like,
fuck. We're like,
we'll be all looking around. Like, no one heard that. Okay, cool.
not like on purpose, but he just let it up. Like, fuck. I'm like, fuck, shit. So, yeah, that'd be funny. Or if like a teacher heard us, and then they would be like, okay with it.
Another. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess out of like everything this year, it wasn't too bad, but you know, it's obviously pretty bad, but you know, it wasn't that bad. But
I'm not gonna lie, I think if we didn't do all this YouTube stuff, I feel like we would have been pretty bored.
Pretty bored.
We probably wouldn't have had much to do.
Except just like hang out and be like, hey man,
You my butt.
you're fucking awesome. I'm gonna stop being friends with you in like a week. Jokes, obviously, but you know.
Because that was 6 months ago.
All right, well, this was the Christmas podcast. Put a Christmas tree, a floating Christmas tree right here if you can. Jingle bells.
Put the glub gab
Yeah, put like a little Christmas hat on. Put a Santa hat on.
Yep.
Yeah, and have a good Christmas and New Year's. Obviously, we'll see you all again. Well, we'll start doing better stuff next year, so we'll see you eventually soon.
Next year.
Poggers.
What?
Oh, fuck.